Hello and welcome to Club 3 episode 4 of The Pilgrimage on FM24. I'm Jamie and coming up on today's episode, 2 games for you. We're at home to Crawley and away to Aldershot in the National League. And as you can see, we come into it on the back of a decent-ish run. So let's see if we can continue that and get the win over Crawley. And the team to face them is coming up in just a moment. Okay, here is the team to face Crawley, and it is Welland in goal, back four of Couto, Odesina, Flint and Minoga, Lundstrom at the base of midfield, Saville and Doherty ahead of him, it's Coulson on the left, Cashin on the right, Lawson up front. So let's submit the team, go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant manager wants me to go with we're favourites for a reason. Go out there and make sure they're left in no doubt as to why. We should be favourites for this one, so I'm going to agree with him. We'll pump the fists and go with that. And let's get out there and see if we can grab the win. So, here we go. And as always, we'll let the first 10 minutes pass by before we do anything at all. And hopefully we can get the win and close the gap on leaders Newport, who are currently not playing, I don't think. Can't find them. In fact they are. They're away to AFC Fylde. And it's 0-0 in that game as well, so no change. And we are second best in this one, so we're going to demand more. And I'm going to go positive as well. I think that's a sensible move. We haven't had a shot yet, so let's see if that changes with going positive. But it is Kildonis with a free kick for Crawley. Darcy back to Kildonis, and that's deflected in by Harry Ransom from close range. And it counts as well. It is Oldham Athletic 0, Crawley Town 1. So demand more. And we do need a response quickly now. We're beginning to fall away quite rapidly. And it is 1-0 at half time to Crawley. So I'm going to thrash the arms. Tell them to sort it out. And let's get a substitute on. We could get any number of subs on, to be honest. Sensible one would be Odesina, although actually no, I'm going to go Aidan Flint, and we will bring on Tyler Maguire possibly, or Nathan Sharon. Makes very little difference between them. I'll go Nathan Sharon. And let's get out there for the second half. We'll demand more. And let's see if we can manage to find a way through. Lawson's having a terrible game up front. And we'll bring on Aidan O'Brien up top as Doherty tries to get the cross in. And at the second time of asking, finds Cashin. It's crossed in. Coulson hits the bar. And Carroll's put that behind for a corner. And with the substitution, it cuts the highlight short. So we'll never find out what happened from the corner. We'll demand more. And we'll get Coulson off. He's struggling. And we'll bring on Harry Evers for Coulson. Kildonis back to Pond, into Watson. Pond plays it forward. Darcy is able to hold off Couto but loses the ball. Coulson to Saville. Couto plays it back to Odesina, into Saville, finds Doherty, plays it out to the right for Cashin, who shoots and forces the save from Murray Jones. So we get a corner, Cash in with it, and the highlight comes to an end. So the substitutions are all done. Let's demand more again. Into the last 10 minutes, we're going attacking to try and get something out of the game. We've dropped out of the playoffs with this defeat as it stands, and Crawley are just 3 points behind us. So can we grab a goal in what remains of stoppage time? No. It ends Oldham Athletic 0, Crawley Town 1, and I'll be back in a moment with the second match of today's episode. Okay, time now for the second match of the episode and a trip to Aldershot. And the team for this one: Welland in goal, back four of Couto, Odesina, Flint and Byram. Abbott behind White and Doherty in midfield. Coulson and Cashin on the wings, and Lawson up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant wants me to say the media have given a lot of credit, go out there and put on a worthy display. Given that we're in poor form at the moment, I don't think that's even true. So I'm going to point the finger and tell them exactly that. It's time to put an end to the poor run of form, go out there and make it count, and let's see if we can do exactly that, and we'll get the match underway. So two teams in not very good form. Aldershot below us in the league. So we need to get a win here and get ourselves back in the top 7 picture and in a bit closer order to the league leaders. But it is an Aldershot highlight to begin with. Harfield back to Harries, to Whitehall. Harfield goes forward and loses the ball to Byram. Doherty gives the ball away. McConnell to Stokes. We've won it back. Odesina to Couto. Couto comes forward, plays it back to Odesina. Into White. Diagonal ball for Doherty, over the top to Coulson, who crosses for Jonathan Lawson to get his 7th goal of the season. And it is Aldershot Town 0, Oldham Athletic 1. So we're back in the top 7. In fact, we're up to 4th with that goal. Haig with the free kick and Welland with the save. So it will be an Aldershot corner on 16 minutes. Haig taking it, right-footed in swinger then, to the near post. Abbott heads away. Hoyle, though, plays it back to Haig, who still has the ball, finds Whitehall, and Isaac Whitehall finds the back of the net. It is Aldershot Town 1, Oldham Athletic 1. So we're going to demand more and try to re-establish the lead we had not long ago. We had the lead for all of 5 minutes. Let's see if we can regain it and get back into contention for the top spot. We deserve it on the balance of play, but at the moment the scores are deadlocked at 1-1. So can we find a way through before half time? A couple of players are going to be coming off at the break. So there is the halftime whistle, 1-1, and as you can see we have been much the better team. So let's tell them that. We deserve to win it, go and do it. So let's pump the fists and let's make those 2 changes that we need. So we're going to be taking Greg Doherty off and bringing on Josh Lundstrom, and we're also going to take off Barry Cashin and bring on Aidan O'Brien. In fact, is there a better way we could do it? Not really. Let's try those 2 the other way around. No, that doesn't work. So we'll go with that, and let's get out there for the second half. We will demand more, and let's see if we can find a way through in the second half to get us the win. It is O'Brien coming forward. Crossfield ball finds Coulson, who is dispossessed, but it falls to White, who hits the shot, and it's pushed over the bar by Dawson in the Aldershot goal. Corner then, Couto with it. Outswinger to the near post, and Abbott's header is over the top. So, good start to the second half, but we need more. And we need to get ourselves a winner from somewhere. Demand more. And I'm going to take Couto off, and we'll bring on Tyler Maguire. So we've got multiple players playing out of position. I'm demanding more again, as Dawson has the ball, finds Harries, played into Carnu. We've won it back though. Lundstrom down the line for O'Brien, who crosses, and Coulson, and the shot comes in from Lawson, but he's offside, and the highlight comes to an end. We've got another one though. Flint goes for the long ball in, and Dawson is grabbing that all day long. Highlight continuing. Dawson looking for someone to pass to, goes for Harries into Kunu. Harfield dispossessed, but it's played back to Harries. Harfield again into Haig. Stokes comes forward, and the shot is over the top from Stokes, and the highlight comes to an end. So we're going to need a demand more. We're going attacking and looking for a winner, but we've lost Jonathan Lawson to injury. We don't have anyone to bring on, so we're going to be going strikerless for the remaining minutes. And we're into stoppage time. Harfield's corner, headed away, and it's given us a penalty, and Harries has the chance to win it in stoppage time for Aldershot and cap a really disappointing episode. But Welland is up to the task of making the save, and the rebound is headed behind by Odesina. And it's Haig's corner, headed away. Andrews into Ferguson, it deflects, and we get it clear to the halfway line, and that may well be their last chance. Harries though to Ferguson into Haig, plays it back to Kuru. Tyree into McConnell, forward for Stokes. Stokes on the right hand side, crosses it in, and Josh Andrews puts it through the keeper's legs and makes it Aldershot Town 2, Oldham Athletic 1, and they have nicked it at the death, and that is full time and caps a miserable episode. I'll be back in a moment to show you the league table and tell you what's coming up on the next one. Okay, here is the league table, and as you can see, we're sat just outside the playoffs in 9th with 8 wins, 2 draws, 6 defeats from our 16 matches, 26 points on the board, same as 7th placed Rochdale. So let's have a look at what might be coming up on the next episode. I'm going to have to bring you back quite quickly because first of all, we're outside the playoffs, so we could lose our job fairly quickly. And secondly, I've got a number of job applications in, so there might be job news to come. So what I'll do is I'll play the Torquay game and the home game against Bath off camera, and I'll bring you back for Newport away and Dover at home. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.